What's up, guys? So if you follow my channel, you might know I am a big fan of Harman Vega, and this BMW has a Harman Kardon radio system, but it's kind of old. So we're gonna upgrade these speakers. So let's do it. Okay, so the car comes with Harman Kardon tweeters, mids, tweeter and mid. It has tweeters here, right there, and then another one over here, right? And then on the back corner, there's another mid, and then in the middle, there's two 6x9s right there, right? I mean, it's a pretty good system. You see the mids right here? The mids are 6.5s. 6.5s. These are 6x9s. 6.5s there, and then the tweeters are just like 3-inch tweeters, I think. Okay, so this is what I did. I faded the audio to the front, to all four corners of the car, and the ones that are really bad are the front ones. This really the front the front passenger and the front driver sides, the mids. The high sound fine, the back ones sound okay, the bass sounds good also. But I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and upgrade the whole thing, right? Let me show you what I got. Okay, so again, you know, I'm a fan of Harman Vega, and Harman Vega reached out and said, hey, I got these new brand of speakers. They're actually called Diamond Audio. Do you want some for your car? And I'm like, let's try them, let's see what they're like. So we're gonna test them out, see what they sound like, compare them to the Harman Kardon or the original Harman Vegas that I have also in the Bronco. But let's get into this. This little bandana. Lanyard. Nice. And now let's pop these guys out. This is the main event right here. These are Diamond Series. So Diamond Audio, hear the music. So let's see what it looks like. Let's see what's in here. Nice. Ooh, very nice. I like it. Decent sized magnet. Two good. Ooh, nice. I love these plugs. The screwdriver in there. Nice insert. Perfect. Speakers with tweeters. Interesting. These do seem a little small. These might be smaller than 6.5. I don't know what size those are. We'll test those out in a bit. And these are like 6.5s. So then we have 6.5s, 5.5s, and 6x9. So I'm probably not going to use the 5.5s, which is okay because the back ones, I'm telling you, they sound good. I'm just going to replace these and maybe the 6x9s. We'll see how that goes. All right. Yeah, so I didn't even notice this is on the back. And this one is the 6x9s and the 5.25s. Yeah. These are engineered here and made in China. So if you look at it, they are max 120 watt, tweeters 3/4, 4 ohms, and then mounting depth is 2 and about 2 1/4. All right, so we're gonna start removing this, and looks like there is some screws here, here, here. I think there's one behind here. I'll top this out, and there's one behind here. So let's start with that, and the rest of it should just pop out. Let's try it. Okay, these are T20. Okay, so this guy came off pretty easy. I just pop something in behind it, trim removers, and it pops right out. This one right here is tight. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to take that out. These don't even go in there. Yeah, not at all. How is that coming out? I don't want to scratch it. Okay, I actually pushed in one side and the other side kind of popped out. So now I can put one of these plastic things in here and it should pop out. Boom, look at that, it worked. No scratches at all. Most of these are really hard to come out. It's an easy one. Okay, so now all the bolts removed. This should just pop out here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And hopefully just up. Okay, anything else? This one. There it is. It just pops out to the side. Alright, so this guy just pops out. You just move to the side and it comes right out. This one has these little clips on the side, but you really just have to push on it hard. Just pull on it a little bit and it comes right out. And then this one, interesting enough, to the speaker itself, it has these clips here. And it pops out. Okay, in case you're wondering where the clips are, I mean, this is the top back, sorry, this is the top front. So there's 1, 2, at the bottom there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then on the actual outer part is 1, 2, and 3. And there's one here also. This is where screw goes, screw, 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 and screw. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws, and the rest are just clips. Okay, so I've heard these vary. Sometimes they're T25s, mine are Phillips. So there's 3 of them. This feels like rubber sponge, I don't know. That's paper. Oh, and there's a tear right there. I wonder if that's why. Oh, yeah. That's not good. I don't know. That might be it. Something. This thing doesn't sound as clear as the others. Could be that. I don't know. Could be just old. It's 20 years old. All right, so let's compare these real quick. Size, pretty much the same, right? But materials, this is definitely rubber. Paper. This feels more like rubbery plastic also. I don't know what that's made out of. And the back. I'm just a magnet itself. It's still a little bigger. It's not crazy big, but it is a little bigger. These plugs are nice. I like that. Okay, so I'm going to remove this little bracket. And if you look at it, it has these little clips right there. There's 1, 2, and 3. 4 of them. You want to see if we just pop these out? Pop them up with the screw just a little bit, and you can take some needle nose and just bend them down. Just like that. Just like that. Okay, so grab a knife. You're going to slice right in the middle of this crack. Just constantly push in, and a little screwdriver and just pop it out. It has a lot of glue on here, but it pops out. There you go. That's what we need. I'll clean this up a little bit and see if I can put it on the new one. Okay, so this is how we're going to make this work. We're going to remove this little plastic extension here, okay? And I don't want to mess with any of this. I don't want to cut this up because, hey, this is a old school collector car. I don't want to mess with it. I am going to try to put it back exactly like this. Now, I just need to tape this thing here. So this rim here touches right on the edge here. Okay, so I added this little rubber gasket all the way around. Now, originally I wanted it to face down, but now as I'm looking at it, I think I need to face it up because I want to be able to have access to these screws here, right? To loosen them up and plug the wires in here, right? So it's going to be just like a that. I already tested it out and it does snug up, so let's try it. Alright, so it snugs up very nicely in here. And it already loosens these up a little bit. Just see if I can put the wires in there in a bit. Just remember which is which. Alright, so the wires connected to the speaker, and I'm clipping this back in, and one thing to keep in mind is to do it slowly. Clip the top one here, clip the top one over here, and then go back around to clip them. Make sure they are aligned, and then push them in, because they will break, but you want to make it as easy as possible. Also, test the speaker, make sure it works, and it does work pretty good. So I'm going to wait to do the other side, and then we'll see how it sounds. Okay, so you just want to kind of line these up. Down here you can barely see, and make sure these are in the hole where they go. See, that one was not in. That one looks good. That one also. See, now they're all lined up in the hole. Nice. All right, putting the bolts back on. Okay, these are T20, but don't go crazy with these, man. These, whoever put these on before, obviously put them on really tight, and it was very difficult for me to take off. But these should not be that tight. I mean, they're just snug, man. You don't need to put these so, like, torque them down. All right, all bolts put back on. Now we're gonna put the ABS logo here, back in here. There it goes. And then the little one, where is it? This guy right here. Back in here. Whoop. Nice. All right, we're good. Next side. All right, so all 5 bolts removed. These were a lot easier. These weren't as tight. I don't know what's going on. But, all right, we're gonna put this guy in here and pop out. Be gentle, be gentle. Nice. And this side a little. There it goes. All right. Let me show you again how this plugs out. This pops right out. Okay, this one just pops right out. Just like that. And oh, this one actually has the actual foam in the speaker. The other one didn't have that. But pop right out. You got one more. Oh, shit. Okay, so this is easier to just pop it out of here. I forgot to do this first. So same thing, use one of the trim removers and pop it out. Then you can just unplug it here. Alright, so once you do one side, the other side is so much easier. I already have this done. This is ready to go. This has already been removed. Just go line this up there and tighten this thing down like that. Okay, the door is carefully put back on. Now we're going to plug this little guy back in here, just like so. This way. Nice. Okay, and then put the screws and bolts all back on. All right, all the bolts are nice and snug. Make sure this is upside down, right side up. Nice. Also, right. Nice and easy. Okay, tested out both of these and they sound great. Let's move to the back and see what we can figure out back here. Okay, so in the back we're going to try to remove the 6x9s, and these are 4 8mm. See? Okay, so these pop out. Oh shit. The whole thing pops out. Damn. Okay, pretty cool. It fits in here, right? The screws should line up all around. Now, if you look at the height, this one compared to this one, but if this goes straight up, then technically it should fit right in there, right? There's plenty of space for it. We're gonna test it out. Okay, so passenger subwoofer, green is positive, gray negative. Driver, green positive, gray negative. Same shit. So I'm surprised these sounded well at all because these are thin and all paper. Even the very edge is all paper. Compared to the other ones, big difference. Not impressed on these. Okay, so these have two little clips in the back, one on each side, and they kind of go in, and then you bring all this up, and then this clip here goes in, clicks, and then you put the actual 4 screws back on. It works perfectly. I didn't mention, but these are T25s also, so there's 4 on each corner of these. Okay, and again, these are 8mm. It's all right, back on and ready to go. Alright guys, so I know you can't tell the sound on the music but it sounds so much better. So much better. It's definitely worth the upgrade. So alright guys, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out some of the videos I got also, alright? Deuce.